Assalamu alaikum. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I would be demonstrating you about the very important lethal disease which is known as the thalassemia. Now, what is thalassemia? Thalassemia, it is actually a hereditary hemolytic disease which is inherited from the parents to the offspring through the sex cells. So, it is the hereditary hemolytic disease inherited from parents. Now, talking about the cause, what causes the thalassemia? Actually, thalassemia occurs due to the imbalance or if any kind of abnormality that exists, due to which what happens that synthesis of the globin genes is disturbed. So, imbalance in the synthesis of the globin genes leads to the development of disease known as the thalassemia. So, talking about its cause, what causes it? This disease? Imbalance in the synthesis of the globin genes. Imbalance in the synthesis of globin genes. Now, there may be two cases. Either the synthesis of the alpha globin genes may be disturbed, or the synthesis of the beta globin genes may be disturbed. Abnormality in synthesis of alpha globin genes. So what would happen when abnormality in the synthesis of the alpha globin genes would occur? This will lead to the decreased or absence of the alpha globin genes. Secondly, if abnormality occurs in the synthesis of beta globin genes. So if there is abnormality in the synthesis of the beta globin genes, it will lead to the decreased or absence of the beta globin genes. So these are the two possibilities. Now discussing the factors involved in the development of the disease known as the thalassemia. Number one factor, it is gene deletions. What happens in this? What happens in the gene deletions? Actually, entire healthy gene is deleted or removed, which causes the abnormality leading to the thalassemia. So entire healthy gene is deleted or removed. Now, talking about the second factor which is involved or which contributes in the development of thalassemia, it is the gene substitution. What happens in the gene substitution, that the healthy gene is substituted or replaced by the mutant gene, which leads to the development of the thalassemia. So healthy gene gets replaced by mutant gene. By mutant gene. So now discussing further about the classification of the thalassemia. Classification of thalassemia disease. So thalassemia is classified into two types. Number one, alpha plus or beta plus thalassemia. In this, what happens that in the alpha plus or beta plus thalassemia, some globin genes are synthesized or they are present. So that's why this alpha or beta plus thalassemia is not as much lethal as the second one, which we will be discussing it later. So in this type, some globin chains are being synthesized. So in this type, not all the globin genes are absent, but some are present, which leads to the, you can say, fever complications. So now talking about the second one, which is the alpha naught or beta naught thalassemia. In this type, no globin genes is synthesized. All the globin genes, alpha or beta, all globin genes are absent. So that's why this condition is very much lethal, which leads to the very much serious complications. So all globin genes are absent. So in this lecture I have told you about the thalassemia, its introduction and its detail, and hope you have understood it well. Last but not the least, don't forget subscribing MS Lectures. Thank you.